Alright, everybody. Welcome to the first, or I guess third or fourth installment, if you count some of my other videos, of Kinetics Techs. Wait, that's a horrible nickname. I'm just gonna go Kinetic Tech Tips. The title of the series is a work in progress, but today's lesson in Doom gameplay technique is about the Revenant. So let me just show you the technique first. Again. So, what you saw me do there was basically prevent the Revenant from ever getting a shot off, despite them entering their pain state. It's common knowledge that enemies, and especially Revenants, whenever they enter their pain state, they pretty much immediately retaliate and fire a missile or whatever projectile that the enemy has. But with Revenants, you can cancel that out. You can make it so that way they are unable to shoot after they enter their pain state, and it makes use of the it takes advantage of the same thing as just normally baiting a Revenant into trying to punch you. So just normal baiting, just like this, they'll never be able to shoot a missile at you. You just keep on baiting it like this. A lot of players know how to do this, but I'm going to take it to the next level, because even I see some fairly advanced and elite players don't do the advanced technique that I do. I don't know, I call it advanced because I don't see other elite players doing it much, or maybe I'm blind, but this is the normal bait that a lot of people know to do. And this is what a lot of people may do. They'll do bait like this, and then they'll SSG once the Revenant bites, and then they immediately fire back. Immediately fires. So prevent that from happening in situations like these where missiles, mainly homing missiles, are a wrecker because there's no cover, and you have to platform down to safety to try and finally get the missile to hit something. It's imperative that you try not to get homing missiles tailing you in a situation like this. So how do you do that? Well, you just do the SSG bait technique twice, basically. You gotta make sure that the Revenant is always in bait range to bait him into a melee. And so what that looks like is you bait a punch, you slap him with the SSG, and then he'll be knocked back a little bit, but you got to get right in his grill again, so that way he tries to throw another punch, and then you bait, I think 2 times, enough time for your SSG to reload, and then you take the second shot and they die. So that's the technique. I'll show it again. Boom, no missiles fired, no homing missiles harassing me right now. Very easy takedown of the well, I wouldn't say very easy, but because your timing has to be very good to do this, and your feel for how close you are to the Revenant without them punching you also has to be good. But that's basically what the technique is. Always staying inside melee bait range, and they won't ever be able to get a missile off. Yeah, that's all it is. I'll do it one more time. Bait, shoot, bait, bait, shoot, bait, shoot, bait, bait, shoot. So yeah, always got to stay in melee range. The most important part of this is everybody knows how to bait SSG, but after the first SSG, when the Revenant gets knocked back, you gotta get up close in the grill again to get back into their melee range, because the knockback will knock them out of melee range from the SSG. So to shoot, you got to get closer to them, so that way you re-enter melee range, and then they'll try and throw a punch again. Then you can just do the bait again until your SSG reloads and just pop up the second shot and they go down. So yeah, that's about it for this one. More of these types of videos coming soon. Later.